Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with some Meeden white paint as a base layer, which is extravagant on my part because I find this stuff precious. But wow, I don't know where the green came from. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. So we have a green tint and some flotsams. I don't know where anything should, it's brand new paint. There shouldn't be anything in there. I think I reused a bottle. So par for the course, I guess. So I'm hoping for just a thin layer, and if I get too much paint on, I'm going to use my scrape dish. I really don't want a flood coat, I just want a base layer. Because my intention is to put other colors on here at varying points and dip a swipe card into some black Meeden and pull the paint in a swipe. We have a fairly decent layer. If I wanted it to dry, I would try harder to make my marks go away. I don't know what this is going to be like, but I think I'm just going to start and hope that that paint doesn't dry. Maybe I'll put another little... These are from the party section at Michael's, and one goes on top of another very nicely, so you can basically save your paint. So here's what I'm going to do. Make sure there's nothing, no dog hairs in there. I'm going to give myself some black, and I just moved my swipe card. Yeah, of course I did. There we go. I made one with notches on one end. They're probably not rounded enough. Now that I have my glasses on, I spent 2 minutes looking for my glasses. I'll need to find them in my kangaroo pouch in my shirt. Alright, I'm not sure, but I'm going to dip those at least once and try and find out what's going on. So I'm going to use colors I don't necessarily always use. And I want a regular square swipe card to begin with, and that will work right here. And what other color do I want? Do I want to make sure that's absolutely square at the bottom? I do. So I'm just going to trim that right off. And I'm going to use that Meeden right now. And I'm just going to proceed right through at about the same width. And I'm going to wipe my card off in between, and I have a nice studio rag to do that. Not wasting a lot of paint. Might be that the paint I leave behind is as interesting as the paint that I put on. I'm also going to use my scrape dish if I have another one. I've got another one. There we go. Come on, here you come. Another scrape dish. So let's just keep right on experimenting. This is definitely about the experiment. Whoops. And I think less is more when it comes to the black. Come out. You came out last time I wanted you to come out. Oh wow, look at that. That was in there. That's amazing. That's almost an inch long. So this time I'm just going to leave the white paint on there because it's Meeden. Who knows where this is going? Wherever it is, I'm pretty sure I can probably make it interesting. I'm going to go super light on that black paint. I'm going to try the purple flash and use ever such a small amount of that black again. Because really what I want is to have more color and less black. I've got white on there this time. So we're getting a nice combination of both black and white. And I'm just going to use every color because I can. And because that's the best experiment of all. I'm going to use a little more black. Next time I'll use multiple colors. I've got some blue. So I'm just putting the tiniest little edge on there. I want some yellow, and it might be a horrible idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. Because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon. Like, there is some blue on this card, and that means I'll make green if I pull that. So I'm going to wipe my card off. And oh boy, here goes nothing sort of thing. Well, I got some weird marks. I'm going to use the yellow that's on the card and the Meeden that's already on there. That's a better color than usual. I like that. I think I'm going to go for the Hot Orchid again. I hope I can get it to go a ways. I could split the difference with these too. I've got some paint left on there, but not a lot. It shouldn't make any difference because the white base is the Meeden. Same thing. I'm going to go over that one twice. I'm going to go in from one end and see how that works. I didn't put any gold in this. I'm going to, oh boy, I kind of want white. So that's not bad. The only thing I see in there that I don't particularly care for is that little orange spot. I should probably be smart and leave well enough alone, but can I do it? Probably not. I think I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then whatever I need. If I want to put gold down the center, I might not do anything. This could just be a simple experiment. A less textured card next time, I think. For certain. My edges got covered in advance, so I can just use my fingers. I think some more blue over there. The white showed through just sort of perfectly. Yeah, I'm not minding this. Kind of like some Prussian blue. I could go through and do more. Ooh, more. I could do more. I could do stripe on top of stripe with a smaller card. That sounds really appealing to me right now. If I can find a smaller card, I might do that. I could always cut a smaller card. But I found a smaller card. It's a little smaller. Question is where to go. And will the Meeden keep doing its thing? Let's put a little bit of that. Yeah, I like that. I want some Prussian blue. Where are you, Prussian blue? There we go. And of course it's not open. go in from the wrong end. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'm going to have to wipe that card off. There, I like that. I think I want some more green. I want a bigger work surface, I can tell you now. Someday my studio will come back again. I used to have a huge studio, but it also had no heat or running water. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I think I can make it okay though. Ooh, I bet I can make it okay with some of this if it'll come out. It doesn't feel like it wants to. It's really best to never try and use a paint bottle with the lid not on straight. It is a recipe for disaster. That's not hurting my feelings any. Kind of want to go right in here. Yep, maybe just the Meeden is enough right now. Meeden black, I mean. I am almost done. So thank you guys for joining me. There's over 91,000, going on 92,000 subscribers. If you're new, please be welcomed. If you've been here a while, know how much I appreciate you guys. I think I want to try some magenta. This is just a really good test panel, in my opinion. Sorry about the squeaking. I'm going to have to find some oil. At any given point in time, if I discover something I really like, all bets might be off and I might just go off on a tangent. That had some black on it, which is okay with me. Oh, I got a spot. And I'm looking for that right there. I don't know if I'm completely balanced yet, but I'm working on it. And that didn't hurt me at all. I'm getting closer. Getting closer all the time. Also getting to the point, the danger zone is approaching. I would like it not to be all for naught. I do like the combination of colors. Oh, that might have been one too many. I think I'm where I need to be. Which is to stop myself before I lose the continuity of what I've already got. Can I stop myself? That is the question. You know what? I haven't got any of my purple flash in there. And I think that this is going to resolve my issue. I think that's exactly what I need right there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll have to put some paint on the edges of the canvas if I want to remove a spot. I don't know if I can get magenta up, to tell you the truth, but I'm willing to give it a try. Nope, can't get it up. I resisted that one liner by the way. Let's do a little more. I want to do something right here. This is bugging me. I mean, it's really bugging me. There. I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and my email address to contact me is below Show More underneath the Linktree link, which is right directly under the video. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Now it's done on both sides. The only problem with the white in the background is that it tends to want to come back up through. I wonder what will happen when I torch. So, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Check out my 1800 going on 1900 videos on my playlists. Go to my YouTube channel and go to all playlists, creative playlists, to find them. I better be careful. I'd better just learn to love it like it is, or I'm going to get in trouble. I torched to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I want to thank you guys for the thumbs up and the comments that keep my morale boosted, and the donations that help keep me painting. And if you happen to be somebody who'd like to be eligible to win some of the artworks that are included as the month's prizes for the drawing at the end of the month, you can look at the exhibition video on every video at the end in the last 20 seconds and see what those prizes are. And you're automatically included if you are somebody who contributes through PayPal or Patreon. I prefer PayPal, and you can find PayPal and Patreon. You can find both of them, I think. The icons on the lower right-hand corner of my YouTube channel header, and also on the Linktree. The Linktree, you can find my Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More. The first one is Appreciation Group is for students. The second one is Totes and More is for shopping, pixels.com and Fine Art America, which you can also find on the Linktree. And on the Linktree, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links also. And if you're interested in Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, there's albums there, and I just refreshed them with some new fodder from YouTube videos. If you ever want to get in contact with me for a class at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, use that email address. And I always need the hashtag with the file number that's in the title of every video, should you happen to be interested in making a purchase. My Amazon link is also in the Linktree, and if you shop my Amazon link, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me buy art supplies eventually someday. And you can find my 2 books there, volumes 1 and 2, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. I want to thank you guys very much for being here, and hope you check out the Teespring clothing below the video, because it's got all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts and all kinds of other really cool stuff on there if you're interested. My paint pouring recipe is below the video under Show More. You have to click Show More before it opens up. Like I said, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you again for being here. I love you guys. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I'm just not sure what.